Namaskar, Vanakkam. My greetings to one and all. First of all, I express my heartfelt thanks to organizers, Central Education Ministry and State Government Madhya Pradesh for giving me the opportunity, Indian knowledge system. All I thank once again for everybody to giving me the opportunity to express my views on Kala Gananam of Bharat. Kala Gananam of Bharat and the calendar system of Bharat is began time immemorial. But in this session, I am going to narrate about the evidence for Kaliyuga and its beginning some 5,126 years before present. And it is the sea tanker of our nation. So it is the basis for to derive the historical chronology of Bharat precisely and accurately. This Kaliyuga beginning is proved by irrefutable and authoritative evidence, that is inscriptions. Not operating. I am Dr.M.L.Raja, an eye surgeon from Tamil Nadu. I completed post-graduation in history to do research in history, and I got the qualification in diploma in archaeology and epigraphy. I am at present working as the director, Research Institute of Historical Chronology, and also director Avinash. And at present I am the Dr. S. Radhakrishnan Chair of Rajya Sabha of our prestigious parliament. These are all my contact numbers, my mail ID, and my website. Kala Gananam of Bharat. We say Mahayuga and Samvat and Sakara and also cycle. Cycle means earth, not time is circular. That is also we used the word cycle. Only Albert Einstein, after his theory of relativity, the Westerners found it time is not linear and circular. But our people told cycle, Kala Chakram. So our knowledge is high in remotest antiquity is much better than the modern science. So the Kala Ganana, which starts from the lifetime of Brahma. Each half a day of Brahma is 432 crore years. So one day is 864 crore years. Like that 360 days and 100 years. How much the time, macro time, how much value you can understand. And half a day of Brahma is Kalpa, that consists of 14 Manvandra and one Sandhi period. Each Manvandra is 30 crore, 84 lakhs, 48,000 plus one Sandhi period. And each Manvandra consists of 71 Mahayuga and one Sandhi period. Each Mahayuga is 43 lakhs, 20,000 years, consists of Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kaliyuga. Kaliyuga is the very recent past for us. That itself 5,126 years. What is for our recent past? The Westerners cannot imagine that time. They are having only 300 or 800. At the maximum Greek 2,000 years. But our lowest time period itself is the longest time, very highest antiquity in the entire world. And the lowest micro time is, Vadeswara Siddhanta mentions, it is 1,12,500th of a modern second. So highest time is Brahma's lifetime and lowest is that micro millisecond. So that is our time calculation, the span of life time calculation. So it is, you can use evidence. Sankalpa mantra daily or on important occasions we are using. Adya Brahmana, Tadiya Pararde, Svedavaraha Kalpe, Vaivasvada Manvandre, Ashtavimsadi Tame, Kaliyuge, Pradame Bhage, Jambudveve, Bharatavarse, Bharadakande, Meroha Dakshina Parsve, Sri Ramachetra. Sri Ramachetra is our Tamil Nadu. So we are giving time and space from the remotest past itself. The time and space concept we know. So Kaliyuga began, as per inscriptional evidence, 5126 years before, and present current year is 5127, and elapsed year is 5128. So it is the most ancient time Yuga calculation exists till today in the entire world. It is not only existing, it is more relevant, it is scientific, it is astronomical. See, because based on Kaliyuga calculation, the Bharatiya calendar system don't have any confusion of leap year. So it is the most perfect scientific astronomical time calculation in the entire world. And it is our own. So we must be proud of that. So we are using it from the remote past till today. It is still relevant in all the spiritual and temporal functions. So now modern trend, Western world or entire world, what is the trend is, you should have evidence. Every statement, every theory, every thesis, every hypothesis should be supported by adequate and irrefutable evidence and proofs. Without that, nobody will accept. So what is the evidence for this Kaliyuga beginning, 5126 years before present? I will give 4 types of evidence: literature, inscriptions, archaeology, and archaeoastronomy. Archaeology and archaeoastronomy has limitations because it will give only range, 500 to 1000 years or 100 to 500. It will not give precise and accurate dating. Literature, because it is written on palm leaf or other manuscripts, it has a lifetime. Every 300 to 400 years it has to be recopied, and human error will occur, either inadvertently by human error or wantedly as done by the British colonial rulers. There may be corruptions, interpolations, alterations, accurate date, and nothing false or human error cannot occur, and it can be verified, cross-verified every day. From the date of inscription to till date, we can verify. So that is the advantage of inscriptions. That's why I selected inscriptions as evidence for Kaliyuga beginning. So, for the past 5 years I am working, from 2020. Initially I published in a book, Kaliyuga Inscriptional Evidence, 436 inscriptions. But because of the inspiration, encouragement, and benevolence and blessings I got from His Excellency Honorable Governor. Now he is His Excellency Governor of West Bengal. Previously he was in my state. He only guided me. He only insisted that I should do research on this and I should publish a book. So at this juncture, I want to express my gratitude and heartfelt thanks to His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, Shri R.N. Ravi sir. So I collected 916 inscriptions and 113 Kaliyuga dates mentioned in ancient manuscripts. So there are 1029 irrefutable, strong and adequate evidence to prove Kaliyuga year began in 5126 years before present. I published a book, and His Excellency only published the book in the November 2026. In that book, I gave all the evidence. Where is that inscription located? And in which book it is published? Either Government of India or Government of Tamil Nadu or any other state government. And who the issuer of the inscription, either king or mandri or senapati or a historical personality or a common man. In which language it is inscribed? And what is the purpose of that inscription? Either donation or order of the king. And finally, the most important thing is, what is the year? It should contain, it should mention the inscription year in Kaliyuga era. And if another era along with Kaliyuga is mentioned, it's better. So Salivagana or Vikrama, Laugika, the many era, Kollam era are in that inscriptions. Even Hijri era is there, common era, the Christian era is also there. So it enables us to cross verify, cross check. So out of this 1029, 80% are cross verifiable. 80%. Now I will narrate one by one, not because of want of time. I will narrate very limited inscriptions, important inscriptions, and to show it is distributed throughout Bharat, all the regions, and issued by all dynasties of Bharatiya country, kings and adjacent countries. Only that type of inscriptions only I will show, so that I have to finish fast. This is the book. This is available. Why it is not working? This is the most important inscription from Andhra Pradesh. It is in Bapatla district near Guntur. I stayed in that village for 5 days because this inscription is the very ancient one so far we have found out. We don't know any other inscription which is not found out. This is, so far, it is the oldest inscription, Kaliyuga 2000. That is 3125 years before present. This is the inscription issued by King Trinetra Pandava. So this is God Chennakesa Venkatesa Perumal in that village and Amareswara temple. God in front of that temple only the inscription is there. The stamp page is copied in 1923, 100 years before. This is the inscription. This is you see three Nayana Pandava, Nayana Netra are eye. So Sri Sagastra Kadau Prapte. That means in the year 2000 Kali. Sutirte Purva Sagare Brahma Pradishthat Kritavan Trinetra Pallava. So Trinetra Pallava, the Pallava king of Kanji, issued this inscription in the year Kali 2000. It is in Upaturu. It is very close to the seashore, 20 kilometers from the seashore. It is a small village. I stayed there for 5 days. This is copper plate inscription of the same thing. And the pillar is lying on the ground. So I stayed there with the government permission. I erected in the same place and I put a tamper glass and zinc pipe and a door so that it is completely protected. So that is the inscription, that is copper plate, that is Mackenzie collection. He traveled throughout South Bharat 2050 years before. There is no transport, no electricity, no telecommunication, no food, no stay. In spite of that, he worked 40 years and copied this inscription, and that manuscript is available in Telugu University, Hyderabad. I went there and I copied. So this is 3125 years before. This is Alathur inscription from Tamil Nadu. This is Kali 4327. That is 2688 years before present. This is copper plate and silk cloth. This is our neighboring country, Sri Lanka. Though we can have Akhanda Bharata in Sri Lanka. This is Sri Lanka inscription in Nayanmar Kattu, Nallur in Jaffna. This is Kali 3025, 2100 years before. This stone is kept even in, now you can go to Jaffna University, it's there. This inscription is there. This is the famous Aigole inscription of Pulikesi II of Western Chalukya of Badami. The date is after Mahabharata War. This proves that Mahabharata War happened before Kaliyuga beginning. Kaliyuga year and Saga year are given. This is Nidanpur copper plate inscription of Bhaskara Varma of Assam Kamarupa. It mentions that from the Mahabharata War, there elapsed 3000 years and written period of 16 from Mahabharata War. This is Tirupurangundram in Tamil Nadu. Issuer is King Jadila Paranaga Pandya, 1261 years before present. Okay, okay, thank you. Sorry. But it is not working. Am I audible now? This is Anamala inscription again in Tamil Nadu. This is Kurumatur, Kerala. Usually Kerala and Tamil Nadu and Karnataka have the habit of expressing the number of days in Kaliyuga. Okay, sir. Kaliyuga days. See, Kaliyuga 14,51,260 days. That's why I told precise and accurate dating is there. Kaliyuga number of days elapsed from the first day of Kaliyuga till the date of issue of that inscription. This is again Trichur, Kerala. This is also expressed in Kali days. This is Gramam inscription in Tamil Nadu. It expresses both Kali year and Kali day. This is Sri Mushnam inscription in Tamil Nadu, issued by Chola king. This is Batara inscription, Assam Bangladesh border, issued by King Govinda Kesava Deva of Gaud dynasty. The date is 4151 year from the era of the first king of Pandava dynasty, that is Jayabhyadaya Yudhishthira Saka. This is Sai Foundation inscription, Himachal Pradesh, to cover all regions of Bharat I have given. It is Kaliyuga 4270. This is Navillur inscription in Karnataka state. This is Idar Museum inscription in Gujarat. It gives Kali date and Vikrama Samvatsara also. This is the famous inscription in Thailand. There is in Thailand, southern Thailand, Wat Hua Vyang, Jia, there is a Sanskrit inscription issued by King Dharmaraja of Tamaralinga, Kaliyuga 4332. Even in Thailand, there is an evidence for our Kaliyuga Epoch. This is Goa inscription, Kali 4348. This is Trivadigai Sri Veerattaneswara temple in Tamil Nadu, to show that Chera kings also issued Kaliyuga. That's why I repeatedly using Tamil Nadu, because many kings are there in Tamil Nadu now. Bhubaneswari inscription in Srinagar Taluk, Jammu and Kashmir, issued by Sultan Zian ul Abidin. It gives Kaliyuga date 4530 and Saptarishi era 4. This is Yelayaram Panna inscription in Tamil Nadu. It gives Pandava Abda. See, Pandava ruled northern, but in southern Tamil Nadu, our king mentioned Pandava year. So this shows how Tamil Nadu is more attached to nation. So Pandava Abda, Kaliyuga, Vikrama Samvat, Sakavamsa, Kollamera, and how many years elapsed from Pratapa Rudra Deva of Kakatiya, Telangana dynasty, and Krishna Deva Raya of Vijayanagara, Ramadeva, and number of Kali days elapsed. And most important thing is, from the creation of universe, I told macro time, from the creation of universe, how many days elapsed, how many years elapsed. That also mentioned in that. This is stone inscription, Sri Hanuman temple, Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. It gives Yudhishthira Saka, Vikrama Saka, and Salivagana Saka. Okay, at that time. This is Mahadevapura, God's Vankareswara temple. 2 dates are given. You see, when the Bhumi Puja done, what is the Kali date? When the Kumbhaviseka done, what is the date? How many years elapsed with? And it mentions Hijri era also. And this is Odisha inscription. This is Varanasi, in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. This is Pondicherry, Villanur, Pondicherry Union Territory. This is Ayodhya inscription. This is Panagullu inscription in Telangana. It mentions Kaliyuga, Sakara, and Hijri era. Hijri era is mentioned. So, if you want to alter Kaliyuga date, you have to alter the chronology of Chinese chronology, Persian chronology, Arabian chronology, and European chronology. So, nothing can be altered. This is Maharashtra. I have missed Maharashtra. So, this is God Shiva temple, Unkeswar, Maharashtra, Kali, Vikrama, and Sakara are given. Now coming to, you see all the distribution throughout Bharat, from Jammu Kashmir to Tamil Nadu, Gujarat to Assam. How many, all inscriptions I have not mentioned, only few inscriptions. And this is adjacent countries, Sri Lanka to Bangladesh, Thailand, Singapore. and all dynasties were given, issued, all the inscriptions. So coming to the conclusion, I can complete in 2 minutes. So there are 916 stone and copper plate inscription and 118 Kaliyuga dates mentioned in manuscripts. So there are 1029 concrete, irrefutable, absolute evidence that prove the Kaliyuga began 5126 years before present, and the present Kaliyuga era is 5127, current and 5128 elapsed. So it issued by all Bharatiya kings, in all Bharatiya languages, followed in all regions of Bharat. So it is pan-Bharatiya. This shows that we are from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Gujarat to Assam, we are one nation, one culture, one calendar system, one era. So then, this is the actual sea tanker, because from 5,000 years before till date we are following. I have shown inscription more than 3,000 years. So I am coming closing. I told 2 minutes now. 5,127 years. Okay. We are following still. So we are following it even today, and it shows we are one nation, and it is the sea tanker for our nation, and present year is 5127 Kaliyuga. So these are all the evidence. So Kaliyuga is not myth, and our nation is one single nation. This is proved, and this should be the sea tanker, and we are unknowingly, we are following in our home, in our house, in our internal family functions. But my humble request is, because it is our own, it is the most ancient, and we are still following, and it is most relevant. My humble request is to central government and Madhya Pradesh state government and the august audience, why don't we follow in our external official records also, letter and everything. With that humble request, I conclude. Thank you very much for patient listening.
Really a fascinating journey through epigraphic evidence.